Alright, let's get the corny shit out of the way. Thank you all so much for 500 subscribers. It's only been a month since I started doing actually decent content, and we've grown so much since then. I would have never expected a competitive yokai watch of all things to get me this far. I appreciate every one of those subscribers, even ones that came from my ancient FNF relics. God save us all if anyone sees those again. I might delete them, but I'll keep them for channel history purposes and all that. Anyway, for this very special video I'll be discussing a special yokai. More specifically, yokai number 500 in the Yokai Watch 3 medallion. And who is that yokai exactly? Well, you know him, we love him. It's no other than... Sprink? Oh, I already did this video. Well, I suppose we can just use 499 instead. Who might that be? How interesting. It just so happens to be the objectively best girl and best yokai in all of Yokai Watch, Eterna. We'll discuss the whole family in this video, but we'll mainly focus on Eterna and Grumples. With that said, let's first discuss the differences between Eterna and Everfor. Eterna and Everfor are both S-rank Eerie yokai. Eterna is lightning attribute, and Everfor is water attribute, but they both use Draining's ultimates and techniques. Their movesets are identical save for the spirits. Everfor's lowers all stats of the target, while Eterna's passively heals in a high. They both have the same strength. Everfor has better defense and speed, while Eterna has better HP and spirit. They both have a wait time of 4 and hold 1 item. Finally, their skills disable dodging attacks for all yokai while they're on the field. In other words, every attack bypasses accuracy. They always run a stealth soul for this reason, as they always have to be on the field for this to work. This frees up space behind your tank. Just in case they have to get hit though, I prefer Eterna's lightning attribute. This gives her a resistance to strong lightning users like Combustar, the Hinos and Static King. While Earth attackers do exist, they are very uncommon. You only really have to worry about the occasional Arachnus or Mistank, Walden's ultimates, and a Misfire Meteor from a Bluminoko. And of course, Space Dust Souls on Ranma exists, but that isn't too common. M4's water resist is nice against BMW Originian and the rare Supio crit team, but the lightning weaknesses drags her down quite a bit. Having a weakness to Hinos and Static King, two of the best magic attackers in the game, isn't the greatest quality. I personally prefer Eterna for this, her stat spread, and personally preferring her colour scheme. It doesn't really matter which you use though, it's up to preference. Let's talk about Grumples next. Her stats are very similar to Everfor, only dropping about 20 to 30 points in HP, spirit and speed. Her moveset is lower power all around, especially her technique, 25 base, depressing. Her spirit only lowers defense now, but that's actually a great quality and we'll see why once we discuss different team options for these yokai. For now, know that Grumples builds very similar to Everfor and Eterna. But intercactus, you might say, how do I build them? Good question, let's talk about that now. I actually build all three differently. They all run Stealth Soul, but the stat investment is different. Eterna goes all in on Spirit, Everfor has 3 spirits and 2 speeds, and Grumple has all speed. This is because Eterna is more magic focused, and while Everfor is also magic focused, I like her extra speed so I like to give her a bit more. It also works better with her in Spirit. Grumple goes all speed because she uses a cruel attitude, while Eterna is brainy and Everfor is logical. So how do you put these in a team? I've used Eterna in a team on this very channel actually. I paired her with Horn Plenty, and this is straight the best pairings for these yokai. They goes best with slow physical attackers. Ancient Enma, Horn Plenty, Rhinormous, City Licker, Untidy, they all go with this yokai. There's a few obscure mechanics dealing with accuracy in Yokai Watch 3. Move accuracy depends on the yokai's speed and the move's base power. For example, this Horn Plenty has 65 speed and Hitbuster, a low accuracy move. Without this accuracy removal, this move rarely hits. Eterna is most used for this, but Grumple's is great as well. She's B rank, so she can fit in any team without taking a slot. Her Inspirit is also much more helpful than Eterna's for physical attackers. We could have a team with 2 Horn Plenties and a Grumples in front, with another tough yokai in back to create a tough unity for extra defense on top of Horn Plenty's great defense already. This can also pair with Grumple's ultimate so she can heal them as well. She's cruel here as the defense debuffs in the enemy can be a great damage booster. The Horn Plenties can horizontally link in front, while Grumples has the free movement thanks to the Stealth Soul and doesn't need to hide behind any of them. The Horn Plenties both have mythical bangles to inflate their damage numbers even further. Their guard break skill makes them hard to wall already, and with these traits the double Horn Plenty with Grumples is a very strong combo. I haven't personally tried it yet, but I'll keep the team strategy in the back of my head from future endeavours. So that was Eterna and Grumples with a hint of Everfor. Again, Everfour is just as good as Eterna. It's up to you when you use. Hornet Plenty isn't the only yoke card that worked with them either. Hell, I gave you a good 5 yoke card that can work with this, and there's certainly more. That's enough from me though. Thanks for 500 subscribers and have a good day.